And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jonathan Schoop has gone hitless so far in this one, but he's got another opportunity here to extend his 10-game hitting streak. Weak chopper up the line. Donaldson is there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Orioles 1, the Jays nothing. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball swung on and grounded out towards second. Schoop has it. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Brad Brock is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Here's Schoop to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Here's Lucas Duda now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's 1 for 4. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. This remains a 7-all tie. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tim Beckham. He doubled his last time through.
Tim Beckham.
Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Escobar has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The batter, catcher,
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground at first. Duda's up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Orioles.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Verdugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pedro Alvarez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. Still tied 7-7. Digging in once again, Paulo Orlando. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Hunter Dozier becomes out number 2 this inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's Jake Marisnick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Brian Flynn takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 33.
Number 12 will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Jay. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Orlando. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to Duda, a double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball that changed the course of an inning. Here's Chris Davis now.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Jay is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's 0 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Whit Merrifield, he singled his last time up. In there, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. In now is John Jay. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Rasmus has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Schoop. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Jonathan Schoop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded by Moustakas. And a rather easy first out. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Debo? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been this.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Orlando going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Stepping in now, Chance Sisco. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So striding forward now, Pedro Alvarez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for one. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Donnie Hart's on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Lucas Duda now. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Hart, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 27th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And Duda behind 0-2 now. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. On the ground to the right side. Scope is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Striding in once again, Salvador Perez. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. KC down to their final strike in this one.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger.
Swing and a little tapper. Now another 1-2. Ripped to second base. And that is through into right field for a single.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Orioles wrap out 19. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Kevin Gausman still on the mound to start this 9th inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Trumbo is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
So he sets him down swinging. C.J. Cron goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. And a high strike there, 0-1. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's got 2 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles make it 6 straight victories.